Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today I have the free mech for September, and this month PGI is giving out this awesome, really gorgeous, fantastic mech, and I really thank PGI for this. For those of you not familiar, this is the 85-ton inner sphere assault mech, the Stalker. The variant you can get free for grinding mech score is the Stalker 7D. And by grinding the event fully, you can also get this gorgeous pattern, the Fracken pattern, showcasing it for you guys. And the Stalker 7D is one of the better Stalkers if you ask me, mainly because of its wonderful combination of energy hardpoints. As you can see, lots of energy hardpoints. This variant has 9 energy hardpoints, and it also has 2 missile hardpoints in the arms behind these missile bay doors, which I'll talk about later. And for this build today, guys and girls, I decided to run the new weapons that they came out in August, bad grammar there. And that's the binary laser cannon for inner sphere assault mechs, a much needed weapon to level the playing field versus the clans. And in the month of September, the ghost hit limit will be fixed, because right now, as of this recording, before the September patch, you can fire 3 without ghost hit, and that's really brutal. Once the September patch drops later in the month, you can fire only 2 without generating ghost hit, and that's great because firing 3 is really brutal, in case you didn't know. So yep, this build is September patch compliant. So let's take a look at this build. So like I said, this runs 2 binary laser cannons, so no ghost hit, backed up by 6 ER medium lasers. That's an alpha of 72 damage, and even though it may not seem like much nowadays, it's pretty much pinpoint, short duration, and just really brutal once you get into optimal range. In case you're wondering, I have 2 rocket launchers in the arms. This is not really for additional firepower. In case you didn't know, mechs with the missile bay doors like Stalkers, Kintaros, once they have missile bay doors, if you have missiles with ammunition, they get a 20% damage reduction to that component. So by putting rocket launchers 10 in the arms, the chunky arms actually get a 20% reduction in incoming fire. That is until you fire all the ammunition, in this case rockets, until I fire the rockets. Once I fire the rockets, it loses the 20% damage reduction to these chunky arms. So that's nice actually, so a lot of people do that. I think it's like just a minimal investment. I honestly was kind of 50-50 about it. I would rather sacrifice both for a heatsink, but I thought I'll showcase it to you guys because not everybody knows that. And this build I also have a TCOM Mark II, which boosts the range of the lasers by 5%. You can see beam range boost 5%. So these lasers go out by 5% longer, which is nice because the main flaw of inner sphere lasers is the lack of range. Other than that, it's really brutal once you get into range. So that means this boy is fast. Light Fusion 350 engine gives this long blimp-like structure a 66.7 kph speed. Very nice considering it's an inner sphere assault mech. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the TCOM Mark II, which gives a 5% range boost to this build. The range boost does not affect the binary laser cannons, and that's a bug. Come the September patch, the range boost will boost the binary laser cannons, and that's, well, that'll be nice because I don't like having short range, by the way. And by the way, in case you're wondering, I was talking about the missile bay doors soaking 20% extra 20% damage reduction to the arms, but in case you want to play this Stalkers, you must know how to use the tankiness of the Stalker. Stalker's side profile is really obvious, the right torso and the left torso easily presentable to the enemy. So a very common trick is to face the enemy, fire your alpha, and twist to present the more undamaged side. So as you see in the gameplay later, my right torso, if your right torso is cored and damaged, you will fire alpha and present the other torso like this, twisting your torso as necessary. So most of the damage will hit the undamaged torso. So you can isolate the torsos easily. So it's like alpha, present torso, oops, right torso caught, alpha, present other torso, alpha, present other torso. And when you're taking fire, just twist your torso like this. It'll spread damage across all components, making mechs like the Stalker, the Marauder also can do this, some of the tankiest mechs around. So anyway, with that being said, let's get down to the skills. By the way, it has pretty bad quirks, so I'm not going to talk about it, just armor quirks to the torsos. But anyway, for this build, let's focus on the skills. With the short range of inner sphere lasers, I'm going for full range, 15% boost to the range. Being a laser bolt, certain skills are almost essential. Full heat gen for 10.5% reduction in heat. All 4 laser duration nodes to decrease the burn time by 15%. And also for operations, talking about laser boats, also 5 nodes of cool run for 10% increase in heat dissipation, 5 nodes of heat containment skills for additional 15% in capacity. These are all the nodes you will need if you're running a laser boat. Other skills that are useful for this, being a tanky boy, I'm getting full skeletal and full armor hardening, giving me 18% boost in armor and a 33% boost in the structure, which also helps soak damage. Being a big chunky assault mech, they decelerate slowly, hard to slow down, so getting all the 7 nodes of hard brake for a deceleration boost of 24.5%. I didn't have enough for kinetic burst, that's for acceleration, but I put in 3 nodes for anchor turn. This allows me to navigate corners better. And to make maximum use of the torsos and the hitboxes, 6 nodes of torso speed to boost the turn rate by 30%. So you can twist your torsos like this a lot faster to spread the damage. And moving on to the final set of skills, sensors. 1 radar deprivation, yeah, pronounced it properly, is almost always essential to hear the audio blip and the visual flash in your cockpit to know when the enemy has lost its lock. So you know your enemy has targeted you, and you know the enemy has also lost their lock on you. Advanced zoom, one not always useful, especially when you reach around 50, and with, well, targeting enemies at longer ranges, it's always useful to have the picture-in-picture zoom effect. And being a LaserVomit build, going down straight down for 6 nodes in the auxiliary tree gives me enhanced cool shots, with the second one going off at a 25% faster rate. So that's it. That's the Stalker 7D LaserVomit build. 72 damage alpha with binary laser cannons. With the September patch, the binary laser will be fixed a bit. Ghost heat and the boost to the due to TCOMs will be coming in, and I look forward to that. All this gameplay you see later is done prior to the September patch. So with that being said, let's get down to the gameplay, and I'll show you this wonderful LaserVomit Stalker in action. Let's go.
Let's get.
And here we are on the dreaded Alpine peaks for the very first showcase match. Dreaded because this map so favors long range, and for me in this Stalker, the range isn't that long. The binaries hit out to 552, while the ER medium lasers hit out to about 431 meters. But it's always playable, and in this particular match it's skirmish. The call has been made to go to Hotel 9 high. When in doubt, always find the high ground. And once you're there, we just start blasting people.
We got a good spot up here if we can get set and let them come to us.
Yeah, high ground is always good. I keep checking the minimap to see where the team is. 2 blips. 1 Hellbringer standing still. Takes a full burn. No, but I miss his torso. I hit his arm.
Target spotted.
Interesting build by Lando. Not too terrible, honestly. Everybody seems to be chasing him though. Long range fire. Don't all chase one hell spot. I don't have range. Yeah, blue lasers coming from the right. So
anyone got lerms?
this spot isn't too good for me, so I'm gonna have to go back down a bit. I don't have range, so I can't trade from the top. Gonna drop down here.
They certainly have worms.
Yeah, let's focus Hotel 9. Hotel 8. Yeah, I like to call grids. Get a team to just face there. CM, shield your buddies. 2 binaries and 1 ER medium high low. There's a timber. High mounted in 1 group, because the mounts are really high on the Stalker. Trading carefully around the corner. Never any need to rush in, as I always say. Wait for an opportunity.
Yeah,
probably did like 1 damage against him.
We could really do with some ECM.
AMS?
Lerms from the left. This guy seems isolated. Golf timber.
Where are you? I've got UCM.
Hotel.
Oh, you got
Hotel
bunch
10.
of UCM up there.
Hotel 10. We've got a couple coming right, Hotel 9.
Pulling back because of heat. Oh, accidentally alpha.
Echo.
Full school shot goes off. Some heat damage. Accidentally pressed 2 buttons at the same time. Never trade from the same spot too often. So I deal damage, fall back, change position.
New target acquired.
Strict ATM summoner. Spider running across the open, really brave. Also really stupid.
Those
He prob-
guys in India
he probably lost a lot of armor doing
that.
that.
Are hurting us the most.
This Lurm boat is falling
To
back.
Get rid of them.
Good burn on his left
Nice.
also. Echo's going down. Oh, I didn't get him. Almost. Thank you.
Destroyed. New target.
Enemy team is falling back. There's their mistake.
Nice. Hotel next.
Shut down.
Yep. There should be a timber on my
Box shot.
right. The hill in front has some snipers. That's why I'm not moving forward.
There's a couple of long-range laser guys, Hotel 8 as well.
Golf 9 has a timber. He's alone around the corner. There he is.
Drop it.
New target.
I'm actually
I'm
maximizing the
cherry
use of
red.
my mobility
Yeah,
skills.
back
Don't
off.
push. Yeah, back off, back off. Don't throw your mech away.
Acquired.
Intense fight here around this corner. They're waiting. We are pushing. Follow the
I could
others.
do with another couple on the
We
right
got
flank here,
snipers.
guys.
The timber golf 8 is called CT. Can somebody fast get him? A medium maybe. Yeah, I don't have the speed for that.
UAV, thanks. New target acquired.
Oh no, they're getting impatient. Summoner CT. Delta pushes forward, eats a full alpha to a CT. Friendly Atlas pushing.
Don't push the corner, Atlas. Don't do it.
Very tanky Atlases, but they'll still evaporate under all that fire. Oh, that guy.
We need a couple more on the right flank.
Spider made a terrible mistake.
Do it slowly. Go around Hotel 8, guys. Hotel 8. Go around.
New target acquired.
Trying to get people to go right.
See those two there? Go around.
This
Somebody
little
get the guy below.
this little spot here is being covered too well by the
Hotel
enemy.
8.
Going for India?
Yeah, India.
Acquired.
Still really close, 2-1.
Golf, one more shot. I'll get him, guys.
Yeah, I got fed up.
New target acquired.
But there's a Stalker here. Full burn to his CT. 3-1.
Nice. There are still a few coming up.
If you look at the minimap, we have
towards
Mass
Golf
here.
9, Golf
So do they.
8, Golf 9. Just a couple.
Stalker's caught, missing a torso.
Target acquired.
Always remember what damage the enemy in mechs have taken.
Target.
Kilo open CT.
Stalker, Kilo is one shot.
New target acquired.
Using the high mounts, 2 binaries and a ER medium in one group.
Nice. Keep it up.
The Stalker should be going down
That's
soon.
a friendly strike on the hill there. Friendly strike going
Yep.
north.
Direwolf, left horse.
Yeah, full burn into the Dyer's left torso. Lima. This guy is still alive, amazingly. Nobody wants to engage him. Everybody is tunnel vision on this corner at Hotel 7.
Acquired.
Stalker comes out, you're caught,
Push now.
and you're
6-3.
dead.
Going for gold.
Let's go. All go together. Let's roll.
No twisting by him, no defensive play, then you just die. So the call is made 6-2, time to
Paul
push
is
in.
left torso.
New target.
Yeah,
acquired.
finally golf
Paul's
goes
down.
down. Finally.
Kodiak, let's go.
So I'm
Lighters,
still
lead the charge. I'll be on your side. I'll be on your left. Let's go.
Target acquired.
pushing together with people, make calls like that, move together with
Just
them.
back up the hill there. Hotel 8,
that's a
India 8,
Lurm
we've got
Stalker.
Foxtrot.
Yep.
Left also.
Pushing doesn't mean rushing in stupidly.
He's fallen down.
Just a more aggressive posture. Oki goes down.
Right side.
I was hoping this dragon, Leslie, nice guy. Oh, but he's dead. I was hoping he'll be XL, but he's not. 9-3. Just a matter of securing the kills. Hulk in the Hag SRM build. Strong build,
Skill-tastic.
but not strong enough. 10-4 is mop up.
New
It's a
target
nice roll.
acquired.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, good trading, nice push in the end.
Hit level.
And that's it.
Atrocity.
Nice work by all. This is a good team action. So let's take a look at the damage output of this Stalker. Mostly heat damage. Yeah. 1086 damage. 3 solo kills, not bad. 4 KMDDs, 5 kills total. And a fantastic match score of 740. So that last match on Alpine showed that this particular build is able to place that 72 damage laser damage very precisely. And with the short duration of the inner sphere lasers, you can actually hit a component and do most of the damage there, assuming you can hold your aim. Lowering mouse sensitivity always helps. But anyway, right now we're on a second match, and this time it's Mining Collective. Not exactly the best map for this build. Mining Collective favors the more mobile, jump capable mechs, but this mech has a few high mounts and a vicious demeanor. So some movement in the center. I can see them through that little gap. It's an Orion, very underarmed. He makes a run for it. Just got a glancing blow. Taking center isn't exactly the best idea now. You tend to get surrounded. Echo 4 Fox was a better call.
That guy in Golf 4.
Oh, one Night Star comes in. They're like, There are like 5 of us here and he's just rushing in. Oh, this guy's throwing his mech away. AC2s and Rec2s can do a lot of damage. Riding the heat curve and just soaking the heat damage. KMDD, but I didn't get the kill. Don't throw your mech away like that. Don't do things like this. Somebody get a UAV. As you can see from my paper doll, I took quite a bit of heat damage. That Codex golf one shot. Caught in the center. I think we got about 3-4 mechs caught out in the middle.
New target.
Not rushing in. Just gonna cover them a bit.
New target.
Move in when necessary.
Second copy.
Alright, somebody makes the call to take the top and people are heeding the call. So I'll join them. Using the wonderful 66 kph speed on this. Oh, that Orion. Only 4 SRM6 with Artemis. Chop off an arm. Nah, not able to get the kill.
3 mechs in Echo.
Brutal Knight just gets the kill. 4-4 though. Gonna support this Vehicle rushing in. 1 Phoenix Hawk. Now he's kinda surrounded.
Skill-tastic.
I'm not sure whether the guy shut down or what. Managed to get a strong burn into his CT. We're actually throwing the match right now. It's 5-7. They have 3 caps, we have 2. Not significant points difference, so don't have to worry about caps. Just shoot stuff. 1 heavy behind me. Gonna have to... There's a guy here.
Overskill.
I'm not sure if that was a headshot. Stand still and often you die in tier 1. Even if it wasn't a headshot, that was 72 damage.
Sit down.
Finally the Phoenix Hawk goes down. Really close fight at the moment. They have a slight caps advantage. They're capping Gamma. Don't worry about caps. Meat sauce, stay together. We need you. Yeah, calling our assault to join us.
Points, fellas.
Not yet. It's 8-8. Yeah, at this point you don't need to cap points. It's too close. Slight advantage to them, minimal. You got a few minutes to do things before the cap points become, well, unsurmountable. People always mistake cap points for the win, but it just controls the pace of the game. Yeah. Thank you. Shoot stuff. Yeah, calls like that are good. Always give the location of the enemy.
Target acquired.
And if they're damaged or stuff. Oh look, it's a Crusader. Crusaders always just rush in, twisting the damage away. Oh, he went that way.
Target
Oh,
destroyed.
poor Crusader.
New target acquired.
Raven shooting a, I think it's a AC-20.
Yeah, it's probably a boom chicken. Can we regroup Fox 4? There are 2 cap points there anyway. So we shoot, then we cap. Yeah, there were 2 mechs around the corner at
Yeah,
least.
you guys gotta clump up and move to left, Echo 5. Yeah, a medium mech and a light.
I may look hard, but actually I have quite a bit of armor left. This bushwhacker made a mistake. Full alpha opens his right torso. It's probably XL. Twisting my torso to soak the damage. Oh, it's not XL. Showing him my left torso. But Ethereal gets him. Oh, Dan Tech takes a full alpha in the
Mech's
CT.
over in the corner of Echo 6, Echo... Oh, never mind.
Oh look, my arm's on the floor.
Back around.
Left torso
Took a bit of heat
Fucking
damage,
dead.
blew off my side torso. Had to shut down as the meat sauce people spam
Look at the little
comms.
Raven, bro. It's a fat fucking
Up, but I
retard.
survived. Yeah, it's a boom.
Get his
It's
ass.
fun. Last mech is a boom chicken, a 4x an AC-20. Legs are cord. Don't think I can get the kill. Nope.
Rip.
Enough for me to get a nice burn
Nice
on
job,
it.
bro.
And as you look at the cap points and the points itself, like I said earlier, never any need to rush. Somebody called to caps, but there's no need. As you can see, even with 3 cap points, they're only like 497 to 427. Lots of time to cap. People always, like I said, mistake standing on cap points to win, but it just controls the pace of the game. So now the enemy is dead. We'll just take a nice stroll, stand on the square, so we can finally end this match. So that's it.
Done, folks.
Took a lot of heat damage, which was my mistake, and I lost a torso, but I survived. So let's take a look at the damage output for this build. 805 damage, not too much, soaked quite a bit. 3 kills, 2 KMDDs, and a very nice match score of 562. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the new binary laser cannon equipped LaserVomit Stalker 7D, your free mech for the month of September, along with that beautiful Fracken pattern. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've tried the new weapons on different mechs and you'll find that, yeah, it's a lot more fun this way. So till next time guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and always stay slot free and enjoy the game. Bye.